Hey, everybody, welcome back. My name is Roden, and I'm joined with Liz Cross. And by no popular request, you've seen Where Are They Now? What I thought we would do with Liz is Who Were They Then? A series of techniques where we go and look at people's past lives that are in the news and famous now. Have you heard of this woman named Beyonce, Liz?
I don't know. Have I? Yes, of course.
I want to know about Beyonce's past lives. I want to know like her story and what she did and what she learned and how she got to be elevated to this state of, this powerful super megastar.
Okay. All right. So, what would you like to know? She has a very old soul.
Tell me about a past life within the last 200 years of Beyonce's.
In the last 200 years, she was an airline pilot. Sorry, a fighter pilot.
In what era and what zone of the globe?
No, she was in World War II as a fighter pilot and she was shot down.
As a male or as a female?
Male, male.
How do you get from being a World War II fire pilot to being Beyonce?
That's a good question. Uh, she wanted something totally different in this lifetime. Um, I feel like she was a singer, a male singer, in many other lifetimes, but in World War II, he or she had to, they were drafted into service. Like they had to, it was compulsory. And so that ruined his chances because she was male back then of being the singer. That's all she ever wanted to be in any of these lifetimes. So in this lifetime, but she likes to challenge. So in this lifetime, she had these challenges and she's made it, hasn't she? I mean, I still feel like she faces challenges daily. I mean, anybody who thinks that this business is easy, think again. It's not an easy business at all. It's a very difficult business. But I feel like she's going to be legendary on the scale of Tina Turner.
I mean, how is she not already? Pretty much, I think she's already there. But let's move ahead into her next lifetime and the next 100 years in the other direction in the future. Does she achieve star stratus status in the next lifetime, or is it like you're famous once and you can only get that magic once in a while on your soul path?
Will you be a singer in your next lifetime? No, she's achieved in this lifetime the fame, the singing. She wants to do something very different in the next lifetime. So, in the next lifetime, she's going to be extremely wealthy, a male, and a massive entrepreneur businessman with billions and billions and billions of dollars. And I'm like, wow, so you have billions of dollars in this lifetime. That's correct. And you're what makes you decide that you're going to have it again? Well, she says her soul is saying, well, I like being wealthy and what you can do with money, how you can serve with money, the power that you have with money, and the real challenge is having that power and that money and that status and still trying to be humble. So a lot of times you'll have all of these life lessons that will knock you down and keep you humble. So that's her next challenge as well, is to now she'll be born into a lot of wealth, but she'll make she'll take that wealth and grow it.
So it was always on her life path to be this superstar. Did she have to work for it, or was it something preordained before she came down here? We're always looking for that manifestation technique.
It was predetermined. It was in her life path, but I mean, she did have to work hard, and she put her everything into being what she is today. Now, that's her passion. That's her joy. She's very inspirational. She likes that a lot of women look up to her, want to be like her, want to be confident like she is, want to have status like she does, and be, very influential in a very positive way. She's telling me, or her soul is telling me.
Let's go back.
So it was a lot of hard work.
Let's go back before that fighter pilot short lifetime. What was her lifetime before that?
She lived a very poverty-stricken existence somewhere in Eastern Europe, and she was persecuted.
As a male or a female back then?
As a female, very, very poor, and also very dominated by her husband. I'm not sure if it was Jay-Z in that lifetime, but I can see a male figure really smacking her around, beating her up all the time, financially abusing her, not really giving her a lot of food. It was a very difficult existence. And she was also persecuted for whatever reason for being who she was. I'm not sure if she was Romani or if she was something else, maybe Jewish, but there was definitely a lot of persecution then.
Let's ask her soul to look back over the continuum of all of her lives and tell us which one had the most shaping of her soul journey as Beyonce.
Which one had the most shaping of your soul journey as Beyonce? So I'm looking at a lifetime. She's like this really cute little old man, and she is wearing glasses. I feel like she has a little shop. This is going back in like the 1500s. And I feel like it's a shoe shop, a shoemaker. Um, and again, the soldiers come in and they demand that her soul, or he in that lifetime, uh, furnish them with all the shoes, like make all the shoes unpaid. So and didn't have the money to buy the material to make the shoes for combat, and was tortured and beaten. Wow. And killed for that.
Well, if Beyonce has a shoe line coming up, we know that it's going to be a hit, right, Liz?
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, I think she is so pretty. I think I love like some of her clothes, and I think she's great. But I mean, to go from having zero power as that shoemaker into this lifetime where you're very powerful, that's the other end of the spectrum, isn't it?
It's a good place to be for a fighter pilot. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Liz. If you're interested in submitting a probe, go to what is it? psychiclizcross.com. Sign up for it and give us 10 or 15 questions to ask, and we'll be happy to try and get to those at some point this summer. We wish you well, everybody. Thanks, Liz.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. I love her outfits. I think that I could never wear those, by the way. I'm not brave enough. But I love